To get from Fort McMurray to Grande Prairie, the shortest route currently available is through Athabasca. It's 750 kilometers long, or about 7.5 hours. The proposed Highway 686 expansion will cut it down to 650 kilometers, or about 6.5 hours. So how is it coming along? I'm at the Fort Mac end of the highway, and my colleague Catherine Garrett is at the Grande Prairie end.
I'll explain how the Indigenous communities along the route are being included in the consultation process in a moment. Right now, key stakeholders say that this route would open up the north and make places like the Peace River oil sands more accessible.
Fort McMurray has been advocating for this highway for a long time, along the way navigating economic and safety issues and Indigenous treaty rights. As for economics,
that will fundamentally change our community puts us as a midpoint, a transit point from our heavy oil production in Lloydminster all the way through the 881 SAGD corridor and then west into Grande Prairie and the Peace Country where there's natural gas and agriculture, other things. So that highway, that interconnect is key to this region's potential diversification.
As for safety,
I was here in 2016. I witnessed the fire, the Beast. I was evacuated with my family. We need secondary routes for safety of all residents, including ourselves. So this is so important to us.
For Grande Prairie, it's a nice boost as well. They aren't leading the conversations, but they are happy to join to the table if needed.
Any connectivity opening the north will be of significant value. We know that this region is the economic engine of Alberta, and so having that connectivity to the rest of northern Alberta will have extreme value.
The Alberta government is working on plans with partnership between the Peerless Trout First Nation, Loon River First Nation, and the Big Stone Cree Nation.
We want to do this with the province moving forward. We want to work with them. And they've been diligent to give us this opportunity, moving forward. We have our elders that are very, totally involved in what we are trying to do here regarding moving forward. We're on the driver's seat, and this is very unique.
The partnership says the project has been split into two phases. Number one, pave the existing 68 kilometers of highway between Red Earth Creek and Peerless Lake. They hope to have that halfway done by the end of this summer. Number two, a final report to the province due by this summer. It will look at treaty rights, environmental impacts, animal crossings or sacred sites, and a historical review, as well as taking a look at construction supplies or any other concerns the nations along the route may have. It doesn't take away the province's duty to consult the nations themselves, but the partnership feels that by having this report, it will make the province's process more efficient.
When it was announced in April 2023, the province committed $2 million to First Nations for coordination and up to $5 million for pre-engineering work. In a statement, the Ministry of Transportation says most of this year will be taken up by preliminary engineering, including geotechnical work. The entire project is expected to take about 5 years to complete. In Fort McMurray, Kovtun, CBC News.
Catherine Garrett, CBC News, Grande Prairie.